Okay, so the first part of the practice test are just some simple fill-in-the-blank thingies. So first one says the blanks of a prism are the line segments where the lateral faces intersect. Well, if I draw a prism, rectangular prism is just fine. What I can see is where these faces meet, obviously, are these lines right there, and we would call those the edges of a prism. Okay? So the answer to that first one is edges. Okay, next one. A blank is the set of all points in space at a given distance from a given point. So that is a little bit confusing, but what they're saying is if you take a point right there and you draw all, and then you say a given distance, so let's say I want all the points that are 3 inches away from that point. Well, if I do that on a flat surface, all of the points that are 3 inches away from there are going to be a circle. But if I am not restricted to a flat surface, if I can do that in space, then that's going to include points that are coming out of the board at me and also going into the board in the senior's room. And so that will give me a sphere. So the answer to that one is a sphere. Okay, number 3, the altitude of a pyramid. Let's draw a pyramid. Let's do an easy one. Okay, so there's my pyramid, so then let's draw in an altitude. Okay, the altitude of a prism or a pyramid is a blank segment from the blank to the plane of the base. So I'm going to go with a perpendicular segment. Because it goes straight up from the base, and it says from the blank to the plane of the base, and so that means from this thing right here, and that point is called the vertex. So the altitude of a pyramid is a perpendicular segment from the vertex to the plane of the base. All right? Okay, and then number 4, we did not do that section on density, so we don't need to worry about that one right there. But just in case you're curious, density is mass divided by weight. Maybe that's the other one. We don't have to worry about that. Ask your science teacher. Okay? Alright, so that's the end of part A. So we can move on to the video for part B if you have questions on that.